it's not me that's in control of this. It's the viewers, the general public. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. I know I'm up against it with Caroline because she's the queen of this now.
I don't know what's going through everybody's minds at home, and as they're watching the programme, you know, I just hope that maybe they've got a bit of a thing for me and maybe they'll keep me in the house again this week. I really, you know, I do want to be here. I am gutted that it's me again this week.
Tonight on Big Brother, security alert.
How exciting.
Nicholas sees into the future.
I had a vision today in the garden.
But will it be Caroline or Thomas who leaves the house tonight? It's all up to you. Welcome to Big Brother. Yes, it is Friday, the 11th of August, and it's round 3 for Caroline. Tonight she faces her third contender. She's beaten Sada, she's pulverised Andrew, but can she knock out Irish charmer Thomas? Now, voting opened on Tuesday night, and there are just 15 minutes left for you to phone, and you have the power to change the future of one individual. Now, if you reckon it should be third time unlucky for Brummy Blonde Caroline, phone on 090 11 980 101, or if you think young farmer Thomas, who should pack up his wellies and head home to his herds and maybe grow his hair because he shaved it again today, phone 090 11 980 102. Now remember to phone for the one you want out. That is really important. One thing's for sure, at 11 p.m. tonight, one of them has got to go. So let's take a closer look at the life of the party girl and the strong, silent man.
I'm at a loss this week, I really am.
I'm going to nominate Caroline again.
Caroline.
Caroline.
Can't you think of anybody else's name when you go in there?
It causes too much friction within the group.
Don't tell me to calm down.
It's not the right environment for her. I don't think she's handling it very well.
Oh, woe is me, my life is a misery.
I feel the group will get on better.
It's okay to cry, it really is. Now everybody cry for the camera.
We're all on a diet anyway.
Cry.
She doesn't give enough to the group as a whole.
She's making a fool of herself, isn't she? I just wish that she would have kept singing that song. Just 2 lines in it.
It's only a game show, it's only a game show, it's only a game show, it's only a game show. Oh my God.
It's alcohol. B for babes. C for cigarettes. D for dancing. I nominate
Thomas.
Tom.
Tom. I would be gutted to walk out of here on Friday night.
His attitude stinks, and if he doesn't buck up, he's going to have to be tied to a bed and whipped 30 times.
I still think that he lacks a bit of compassion, and I think that, you know, if he could enforce his will on the rest of us, he would.
Can we break up and come back here at 2 o'clock after everybody settles down a bit?
I feel I get on with other people better.
Whenever I leave this show, I have to decide what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Big Brother is, as always, watching.
That's the garden. I've got to whisper because they might hear me. They were all out there today sunbathing, and you can see somebody's laundry. Somebody's washed their sheets at last. They've been in there a month. But anyway, 12 minutes and counting until the phone line shuts, and it's neck and neck, and every single vote makes a difference. So if you don't bother to phone for your favourite and he gets the boot, you've only got yourself to blame, OK? But here's some hot news, right? It's Nicola's birthday tomorrow. Poor soul, she's got PMT, and now to cap it all, she's had the mother of all arguments with Darren. She's been floods of tears all afternoon, but I've just heard she has apparently got up and she's putting a slap on, so we'll keep you updated. Now, this is the door that's out of bounds to everybody except the Big Brother cameras and a selected few sort of producer-type people. It's the door into the storeroom where Big Brother leaves the weekly shopping for our contestants. It's only open to the housemates between 10 and 11 in the morning, so when we go in, it's going to be pitch black. Okay, I'm going to go in there now. I've got my torch. I have to whisper, because literally the guys are just on the other side of the wall. If we go through, back up. We're going to go through, we're going to be able to see them having their dinner, okay? I don't know if you can see over my shoulder. I'm going to have a quick look.
They're all eating. Look, they've waved. They waved. They waved. They've rumbled me. Quick, come over here, quick. I've come into the other room because they saw my torch. I'm a bit nervous. Anyway, here we've got all their tried pasta. Who's coming over to the window? Somebody's coming over. Look, Caroline's there. Anyway, quick, I've got to get out. Oh, I can't get out.
You're making a bloody liar of me.
Oh, she saw me. How nerve-wracking. Anyway, you missed the lentils and the loo roll, but anyway. Let's see if events over the last 24 hours change your opinion of Caroline and Thomas. Excuse me.
10:19 a.m. While some of the group enjoy a lie-in, Nicholas is making porridge. For Thomas, this may be his last full day in the house.
I, last night, had a very positive dream about this place. Very positive.
So come, Nicholas, expand and expound upon this revelation which came to you during your slumbers.
If you still want me, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years.
Later, Thomas asks Nick again about his dream.
So your dream last night was very good, you say?
Yes, and I also think you're going to survive. And that's to my ingenious coaching that you were.
The moment of truth is nearly upon us.
Thomas's nomination is also on Mel's mind. She comes to the diary room.
It's been miserable enough without Andy, and I think if Tom goes, it's going to be even more miserable. There's kind of no one else that I can really talk to in here. Nick, I can talk to, but I find Nick's very, he's very young, he's quite immature in certain things, and he gets really easily distracted. So, from a totally selfish point of view, I really hope that Tom stays in on Friday. I think Nick as well. I don't know. He's becoming very paranoid, very strange. I mean, he took myself and Tom outside to explain that story he had told about his marriage when he was 17 and how his wife had died in a horrible car crash had been a lie. And I just couldn't help but react in a totally startled way. I was really shocked. Gives you an example of, I think, how manipulative someone can be. Also, he's managed to kind of get himself into the good books of pretty much, everyone else. And I think that's what he intended to do. And I just am not convinced that's something you'll be able to portray. I don't think everyone will be able to see how, what he kind of does to win people over.
12:40 p.m. Caroline, who faces the possibility of eviction for the 3rd time, is still asleep.
Look at that lazy girl staying in bed still.
Pre-menstruating.
Darren didn't say to those 2 girls, look, you're up all night, we've got a task tomorrow, you're going to get to bed.
You're not saying anything to them. You can't say anything to them.
Well, not at this stage. I went to the diary room last night and said, look, the 2 signallers who were signalling, or the 2 people that stayed up late, are the 2 people that couldn't go fast enough to through the task. And they said, why didn't you confront them? I said, you're joking, it's PMT time. You're like, lighting a match at a petrol factory. It's a petrol oil refinery.
Yeah, and one runs over the edge,
Yeah.
Nicholas blames the girls for the failure of this week's task.
No, I can see you'll be here. I can see you getting up and going, yeah. I can just see that yelp.
Caroline and Darren finally collect the morning lay. Oh. God. Good girls.
One each, well done. Look, Margie's going to try and escape now. No, no, no. No, inside, inside. In. Before Mr. Fox gets... Look at Margie trying to jump up again.
She'll be out again.
If we leave them there, they make chicks, isn't it?
Oh, we should grow one into a chick.
What?
Should grow one into a chick.
What happens? How do you do it? Do you just leave it there? And then Marjorie sits on it. Tea,
Tea, please.
And then...
Nick, if we leave one of these eggs in, will they go and sit on it?
They'll sit on it and then make it into a chick.
Oh, I
Sure
should
they do.
presume so, yeah.
Leave one in. Let's see if we can grow a chick.
And we'll always leave it
A
on
little
one
yellow
side, on the right-hand side. We'll leave it on the right-hand side.
A little
Mel! She's got a dictionary in there.
She'll tell you off.
She will tell me not to.
Yeah.
Let me see. Mel, do me a favour. I'm going to leave this... what happens... How did this turn into a chick?
No, you can't leave
Oh.
them.
Well, what happens... How does this turn into a chick, though?
Well, it has to sit under the chicken's arse.
Oh, and you
Can't
just
grow
leave
one
it?
little yellow one.
Why can't you grow a chick? No, I want to know how.
It just gets, it's kept warm.
Oh,
Put
this
it in
can
the
grow
oven.
into a chick?
Put it in the oven for 4 days and have a chick. It's
Everybody!
under those lights.
Tomorrow
we're going to grow a
chick.
chick.
Well, Thomas knows how to do it.
This is
Yeah.
Big Brother. You are not allowed to use the eggs in any other way but frying them.
How are you today, Baba?
I'm all right, yeah, a lot better.
We want to grow an egg into a chick, and we don't know how to do it, but Tom's a farmer, and Tom's told us how to do it. And we just want to make sure we don't get animal rights onto us. So if you can get back to us and tell us yes or no.
Big Brother will get back to you.
Thank you very much. You've got a spider in there, Big Brother, which I'm going to take out, but thank you.
Thank you, Darren.
Thomas attends to some mildew on the courgettes.
Do you just accept everything in your life, Tom?
What?
Do you just accept everything in your life?
Could you take what?
Accept everything in your life, or do you try for things?
If it comes to work or friends, I'll try my best.
Yeah. Otherwise?
But,
Yeah, go on.
but what?
Yeah, go on. So you accept, you try your best, but do you try really hard? Are you quite ambitious?
Yeah, and work and friends, family.
What about being here?
No, I don't try that hard here. I don't pay too much attention to my personal things.
Why don't you start now? Grow, vegetables, grow.
To help her relax, Nicholas offers Caroline some Reiki.
You know that I know who. I mean, I think I've had 3 votes this week.
I think you have. I think I know who they are.
And
I think next week you won't.
I think I'm on the list with one of them.
Yeah.
And
One of them may.
one's a female,
Correct.
and the other one I've had a rut with.
I think that's 100%.
Caroline actually received 4 nominations. The 4th vote came from Nicholas.
Well, actually, I actually did 2 boys this time. Because one guy's just been too smart and I just thought, okay, I can't cope.
Yeah.
Someone being smarmy. Another one, I don't think contributes very much. So I'm male, so I'm a traitor in the male account such. But you know, I'd rather be with fun people when it comes down to 5. And
Yeah.
it's really hard 'cause they're going to sort of, the very...
This is Big Brother. Can Nicholas please put on his microphone? We are carrying out a security drill. Can everyone please go to the guard's bedroom where they must stay until further notice? Thank you.
How exciting!
The housemates believe that this is a routine drill, but Big Brother is responding to allegations made in the media that Nicholas has smuggled a mobile phone into the house. It's actually a real security sweep. Members of the production team join a security professional to search the house.
Are we allowed to fart in the ladies?
No, I'm not.
Excuse me?
Yeah, sure.
What if you just...
I allow you.
No, fine.
You may go ahead.
On the bed, I'm
But turn and face it all the way, please.
The only people the housemates are aware of are the cameramen.
There's somebody out there.
No, there's not. Oh, winner.
There is. That's hilarious. They do follow you.
Yeah.
That's it. Now this way, human. Hello. Hello. Don't go.
After an extensive search, nothing is found.
This is Big Brother. Thank you for your patience. You may now leave the room.
Oh, my God. Nicholas resumes the Reiki.
I had a vision today in the garden that you'll be there to finish.
Oh, that would be mad.
I think you will. There you are, Princess.
Nicholas is at it again. I've had a vision in the garden. Oh. I'm not going to tell you who is the current favourite to go, but I will say that there's just 3 minutes left to turn your feelings into facts. Now, if you have had enough of her lips and cleavage, phone for Caroline to go on 090 11 980 101. Or if you're tired of looking into those deep and meaningful Irish eyes, vote Thomas out on 090 11 980 102. Calls cost no more than 10 pence. They're cheap. Ooh, little fly landed on my lip. And this is your last chance to decide who should stay and who should go.
If it's Thomas and Caroline, it has to be Caroline because Tom is fundamentally a nicest one.
He's the most normal and he's the most together out of all of them.
I find him a little bit dull. I think if you're going to watch the programme, you want to be entertained.
But the only reason you want him to win is because you think he's fit.
No, but he's cool as well, compared to the other lads.
None of them are cool.
Community are all behind Tommy and wishing them all the best.
Oh, Tom is doing great.
Tommy's going to want it. We're going to spend the money in the pub.
He deserves it if he does get it, you know.
He's sure to do well, and to him it's no bother. So go for it, Tommy, and win Big Brother.
Your vote is your own private decision. Do not be swayed by others.
I just can't help supporting it because she's from Birmingham.
I feel a bit sorry for her because the 3rd week is wrong.
That's right, as well, yeah.
Being
That's
nominated.
Right, yeah.
Who do you think? Caroline or Thomas? Oh, I like Caroline. Do you? Yeah, she seems like the soul of the party.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Voting has now officially closed and we are back at the hub of the action where everyone in the house is monitored. Now we can see them here. There is the washroom where only this morning Thomas could be seen shaving his nostril hairs. Nice one. And he managed to get a double blade right up his nostril and he was twisting it round. It worked for him. But don't try that at home. Right, okay, it's time now to also have a look. I wanted to have a quick look at Nicola. Now you can see her sitting next to Caggie up there at the top. She's looking really pensive. She's had a massive row. She's quite upset. And don't forget, Caggie is her best friend. And I think the thought of losing her is really upsetting her. She doesn't look happy, does she? Anyway, it's time to do a bit of straight talking now, Big Brother style, because with us to hear the results are Caroline and Thomas's friends and family. And over in Thomas's gang, we've got 4 of Thomas's 7 sisters. Hello, girls. How are you? You all right? And over here, we've got Caroline's family who've been in here so often that I feel like they're my own. In fact, Mary, could I call you Mum?
You certainly can. One more or less will make no difference.
I knew you'd say that. Fantastic. Now, the final vote is in just over 2 minutes, the count. Now, Barry, I want to talk to you because you are Thomas's, best mate, aren't you?
Yeah.
Now, he's been quite quiet in the house so far, but apparently he's a real ladies' man. Is that true?
Well, I know for certain that all the girls from Greencastle have been voting for him.
But not voting for him, because if they voted, they'll be voting him out.
But with so many sisters, the phone lines have been jammed, so hard luck, girls.
OK, but we want to make sure that you only vote for Thomas, though, if you want him out. So, but the phone lines are closed now, aren't they? It's all right, Barry, it's all right, Barry. Understandable mistake. Now, Jacqueline, you're Caroline's sister, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Now, tell us, because she's become a bit of a superstar in Birmingham now.
She has indeed. I think the public see Caroline for what she is, and she's just like the heart and soul of that house, and it's going to be a sad place without her, so keep her in there.
We don't know what's happened yet, but guys, I can tell you now that I am now going to speak to your loved ones using this button, They're going to be able to hear me, but they're not going to be able to see me. Okay, so here goes. Big Brother house, this is Davina. Can you all hear me? Okay, at the start of the week, Caroline and Thomas were nominated to leave. Record numbers have been voting for the last 4 days, and in 2 minutes' time, I will be announcing who must go. You know the routine by now?
Yep.
The person who's leaving will have 2 hours to pack up all their belongings and say their goodbyes. So is that clear?
Yeah!
I'm going to speak to you very shortly. I'm switching off. Bye. Oh, that bit absolutely kills me. It really does. I'm really beginning to feel like I know them now. It's great. Okay, while Big Brother adds up the final voting tally, how are the little furry housemates in Little Brother coping with the strain?
Now that Andrew's been booted out of the Little Brother house, we are continuing our experiment with the 8 guineas that are hanging in there. Week after week, our real-life guinea pigs grow closer to the characters of your real-life people. Their similarities are becoming quite worrying. This week, the housemates have nominated Caggy and Tom. Thomas has been feeling a bit sick and had to see a doctor. He nearly died of ringworm this week. Caroline was hoping for a week off this week. No such luck. She was very emotional and she's been quite aggressive. We have to say get out to one of them, so who's it going to be?
No, Thomas nearly died of ringworm, but he's all right now, don't worry. So how is the real Thomas doing? Yes, it is that serious stage now, guys, where all the votes have been counted and it's time to announce who's going to be the 3rd person to leave the Big Brother house. So I'm going to talk to the house now. Big Brother house, this is Davina. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Caroline and Thomas, are you ready?
No.
Remember, if you are chosen by the viewers to leave the house, you will have just over 2 hours to pack up all your belongings and join me here in the studio. This week, the house nominated Caroline and Thomas to leave. The nation has been voting all week. The total number of calls has now been counted and verified by an independent adjudicator. I can now reveal the final result.
Good luck.
The 3rd person to leave the Big Brother house will be Caroline. Oh. Yeah! Hi, Jack! God, no. Oh, my God. Oh.
Hello, Rose!
Okay, Caroline. Sweetheart. Caroline, at 11 o'clock, I'm going to come and meet you at the house gate and bring you into this... Don't wear your stilettos, you'll get caught in the wire. Anyway, I'm going to bring you into the studio later, do you understand? I'm switching off for now, see you later. Oh, Caroline's finally going home. She beat Sada, she wiped the floor with Randy Andy, but it was 3rd time. Unlucky, I'm afraid, for Caggy tonight, and she'll be back in Birmingham for the weekend. There are the final results. Let's have a look at them there. Caroline got 62% of the vote, Thomas with 38%, so 62% of you wanted her out. But it doesn't end there. Big Brother's back at 11 tonight when Caroline walks away from her housemates and back into the real world. She'll be revealing her true feelings about life under the Big Brother regime, and she's also going to be finding out the truth about Nicholas. So don't miss the inside story in just 2 hours' time. See you then.
I found my shades out there. Oh. That was the sit in that road? Yeah. It was that
When we open the door and Cal goes, you're...
Big Brother, I need a cigarette!
Thanks.
I'm asking for thanks and fuck you all! No, I might let you have one if you'd be happy.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
How long have you been here, Karen?
4 weeks. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Oh, you're going to put me for all week.
I don't know. I am.
God help.
I've done my time. I feel chill. I feel...
Who was that to talk to you?
My sister. Who was it? Jacqueline. Jackie. Come on, Big Brother, give us a bag. That cameraman's in there.
There might be no one in, because last week there was no one in for a while. Oh, it's gone, it's gone on.
Deep breath. Slow. Deep breath.